why an online school when you can go for an offline school?
So, which is one big problem in India is that for international boards, you don't get good teachers. A lot of people like when the experience of just being with friends or just to be in a classroom, to be able to participate.
Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have Ms. Deepika, whose kid is studying in Go School, which is an online platform. Let's speak to her and understand about her perspective about the school. Hi, Deepika. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Ma'am, but to begin with, why an online school when you can go for an offline school?
So I want to give you a little background about what my daughter was doing before she joined Go School. So she was in a boarding school in South, in KIS, in Kodaikanal International. And but my daughter has always been into sports. So she was always playing sports up till like district level. But then COVID happened and we were looking, and then she got into horse riding. So we were looking for a school, and because she started doing well in horse riding, so we were looking at a school where she can pursue her riding at a competition level, which required that she has intensive training schedules. But to continue with a regular school would be very taxing, because then you can't do both together. So we were looking at an option where she can pursue her passion and also have the best education. Like she was doing IB earlier when she was in Kodaikanal. So I was looking at an international board for her to do grade 11 and 12. So she joined Go School for grade 11 and 12.
Got it. And how's the experience been so far with Go School?
So it's been good. So the good part about this is that when I started my search about online schools for my daughter, because my requirement was very specific. So my options were only to do an Indian board, like, to maybe do a dummy school, which is like how people who do IITs or, the medical coaching, where you enroll your child to a coaching center and they just go to a dummy 11th and 12th standard. They don't end up going. But the problem is that since she was already an IB child, she did her MYP program. We were looking at something which was an international, curriculum, or international board, and also something which gave you option, and also because my daughter wants to study sciences. So when I did my research, I found out that there was no one who was willing to do 11th and 12th grade sciences online. So Go School was actually the first one who said that, yes, we are, because when you choose, like my daughter's subjects are biology and chemistry. So now for her, there is a component where you have to do your practicals, which cannot be done online. So they have to be done in person. So this arrangement was only available with Go School. So if anyone who is willing to do like an international board and also study sciences at a higher grade, then this was the only option.
Got it. And what do you make out of the academic orientation of the school so far in terms of support and clarifying the doubts? How good are the teachers?
So my daughter is very happy. She's again always been a child who responds better when it is a one-on-one or when it is a very smaller classroom. And she's always done better. So for her, this system works very well because it is flexible. And since it is a IGCSE, it's a Cambridge board. So you get an option A-levels, which is called A-levels in 11th and 12th standard, which is what my daughter is doing. So here she has an option of taking up 4 subjects, and which is a combination. So the subject choices also that I'm getting from the school is also fantastic, because she's able to choose what suits her. So the school so it's more about what you're good at, and it's tailor-made program for you basically. So you can choose what you're good at. So since I said that she was always better, she worked better when she did like a one-on-one. So since the classroom sizes are small, and they're flexible hours. They're also very flexible. Whenever my daughter is in training, they have, they reschedule her classes or make sure that they accommodate my request and make those changes. And then there is always, all the sessions are recorded. So if she also misses sometimes, then she can watch the lessons later at her convenience. Because when you're playing any sport at a competitive level, then you need that flexibility that you can, there are times when you will miss. And then obviously sports is a part of our life, but we're doing it at this stage, but also academic performance is very important for college admissions later.
Got it.
So this system helps.
Got it.
One good thing I like is that she's doing the IGCSE level, and the teachers are all from UK. So she has all her teachers who are teaching her from UK, who are from Scotland, London, Ireland, at different parts of the UK, and they come online and they are her teachers. So, which is one big problem in India, is that for international boards, you don't get good teachers. But here the teachers are from there itself. So they know the subjects better, I feel.
Got it. And what's the fee structure of the school like?
So it's one semester is 2 lakhs. So we pay like a one-time payment of 50 and another 50, which is a security deposit, and another 1.5 for a semester.
And how many semesters for it?
So it'll be 4 semesters for her, spanning 2 years. So the first year, like 11th, and like I said, my daughter enrolled for high school. So it's 11th and 12th standard.
Got it. Well, you seem to be happy overall, but if you have to be critical and tell us the areas where the school can still get better at, what are those areas?
So since my daughter was very clear that, I want to do my horse riding and I just want to do my studies so that I can go study abroad. So for this, it fits. But then I don't think this format is for everyone. Like, not everybody is very clear of what they want to do in life. And also this in-person, a lot of people like when they, the experience of just being with friends, or just to be in a classroom, to be able to participate in other kind of co-curricular activities is something that you forgo. I mean, then there is, that is something which cannot happen online. I mean, how much ever the school can try, but it's very difficult because, again, I'm in Kolhapur. So I have to come to Bombay or go to Pune or Bombay school to do the practical classes. So that requires a lot of planning and organizing for me, which I was aware of and I have no problem doing because my situation is such that I'm able to do all those things for my daughter. But not everybody can probably do, unless the school decides to have centers in major cities so that they can have more children who can. But yeah, you definitely miss out on the co-curricular part, which otherwise schools provide, which are basically a major part of day schools.
Got it.
That is what you're missing.
Got it. And before we wind it up, on scale of 10, with 10 being the highest, how likely are you to recommend Go School to any of your kith and kin or peers? I know your requirement is quite specific with Go School, but if somebody has a similar requirement, would you recommend Go School to your kith and kin?
Yeah, I would. In fact, I have been talking about the school to my friends because I have 2 kids. My son is studying in the Doon School in Dehradun, so which is a boarding school setup, which is a different setup. It's more about, in my son's case, it's more about what the school will provide him. And this is what my child, it is up to him what he takes out the best. And in my daughter's case, it is about her need first, like what is it that she wants to do, and then the school is tailor-made for her. So I definitely have been recommending it for people who have this kind of a requirement. And then a lot of kids can fulfill this co-curricular activities from outside, unless and obviously I think at a higher level in grade 11, 12, by then the child knows what is it that they really want to do. But then, yeah, there are certain aspects which I would probably want the school to work on, is like, since it's an international board, maybe there are thinking about that primarily the kids want to go study abroad. So other than the other than just the academics, there are other criteria which needs to be fulfilled for your international applications. If all those is also like taken care, I think Go School is a very good option for kids who are looking, especially for people like me who are in smaller towns as well, who are looking for high quality, good education system. Because the amount that I'm paying for Go School is less than what children in major cities are paying as tuition fees other than school. So you're going to a regular school, but you're also paying this much amount of money for tutors outside of school for support. So
got it. Very interesting thoughts. Thank you so much for joining us. And a lot of your insights and opinions will be of great help for other parents who are looking for good schools like Go School. Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it.